When did you first discover your creative talents?
Not sure. I've been painting for as long as I can remember. I've got hooked on creating my own images, like a sort of addiction. I remember that I always needed to take out my inner world, so the art became a main reason of my existence.
What's the secret of your success?
Basically, to paint every day with great enthusiasm and have always faith in the future.
Which medium do you enjoy working in most?
My favorite technique is oil on canvas because it is the best way to express my feelings, and the number of visual effects that I can achieve with it is much wider. And on the other hand, the oil on canvas is the best technique to ensure the durability and the quality of the painting.
Why do you consider outstanding the fact of acquiring an original painting?
Well, you know, in our changing everyday world, this is one of few things that can resist the pass of time. In addition, if you have an artwork and this is a piece you identify with, that's amazing. You can pass it to your children or somebody else and it's not going to lose its value.
Could you briefly explain us some of your artworks?
Certainly, some scenes of the paintings that bring to mind boundless dimension of the landscapes of Romanticism of 19th century are mostly self-referential or introspective. After all, that is like I feel the actual world, while in other pieces, in addition to the meaning, I am looking for creating an impact with the image. As in the painting Bullfighters, that you can see there a boxing glove that got hold of a flower.
What methods do you employ when setting about to paint? Where do your ideas come from?
My ideas come from my subconscious. First, I visualize images in my head, and then I transport them into the canvas. Sometimes I can sit down for 2-3 hours in front of the canvas, daydreaming the pictures. When I come up with something interesting, I begin to paint the image.
How will you describe your style?
Well, I have always liked to try new compositions in my artwork. This is the reason because they are quite eclectic. Some paintings are just playful, others allegorical and have a meaning, but everything reflects some sort of emotion or mood. For example, in Max, I wanted to create a feeling of serenity, contemplation, calmness. All my works start with an emotion, and after that I materialize them into physical images.
And as a final thing, one last question. What do you pretend with your paintings?
I'm glad you asked me that question, because to paint without a reason doesn't have any meaning. Well, I feel happy at the present moment and I would like to transmit this feeling to everybody else. Obviously, I know that this is impossible, but at least with my paintings, I hope people in their normal life are less stressed out and tense, and I would like them not to lose feeling of spontaneous happiness without any reason. In my paintings, all things, all people are surrounded by a calm space. They are living in another possible world, a world without rush, no hurry, just joy and lack of concern. The most of my paintings have a circular structure, because everything has its beginning and its end, and happiness and sadness, of course, too.
Nadir, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. It's been a real pleasure for me.